Welcome to Ask the Lynnwood Cop. I'm Teresa Whipple. Sergeant Cole Langdon, we're talking today about neighborhood safety.
All right, great.
Okay.
Great.
So here's the situation asked by a reader. You are coming back to your neighborhood and you notice a heavy police presence and looks like something's going on.
Okay.
You're not really sure if you can safely get back to your home and you're not sure what to do. So what's the protocol?
Great question. First of all, what I can tell you is that if you have a large police presence in your neighborhood and that's out of the ordinary, there's something serious going on. We're diverting a lot of resources, directing a lot of our resources to that area to probably catch somebody who's just committed a felony, a high-level crime. And so they present a danger to the public. And so they're often fleeing through neighborhoods, fleeing through backyards, sometimes even going so far as to hide inside of people's homes. So with that, we're taking this seriously, and we need you to take it seriously. We need you to be another set of eyes and ears for us. So as you come into the area, if you happen to drive by an officer who's on containment, he's in his police car, he's got his overhead lights on, and he's in a spot where you can safely pull up and approach him, it wouldn't hurt to just ask a quick question of, hey, is there anything going on? Is there anything I need to be on the lookout for? It's your neighborhood. You have the right to ask that. If the officer is busy, he'll let you know. He'll let you know that at that moment there's a safety issue and he can't talk. If that's the case, get home and just look for anything out of the ordinary. If the officer can't give you information in terms of who they're looking for, an age of the suspect, a clothing description, those are all things that we'd rather have you equipped with that information. So if you notice something out of the ordinary or you drive down the road and you happen to see the subject we're looking for, you can give a call to 911 and help us out. So those eyes and ears are invaluable. We need that. The other thing, though, is let's say the officer can't give you that information. Get home and just start looking for anything that might be out of the ordinary. If you notice a shed door is open, that is almost always closed, or the other way around, your shed is always open or always closed, and now it's open. Vice versa. If you notice anything out of the ordinary, you need to give a call right away to 911 so that we can come over and check that out. We'll send a couple of officers. If you have that sort of presence in your neighborhood, it's something you need to take seriously. You need to treat it as a real threat. And until the police cars are out of the area and the all clear is sounded, you need to stay inside your home with your doors locked. So.
Yeah, and I think we were talking earlier, one time you mentioned it is also important not to give anybody a ride out of the neighborhood if they request it.
We've actually had incidents before where people have given rides to somebody who showed up at their door and said their car broke down. Well, that's pretty out of the ordinary for someone to come up and knock on your door or to ask to use your phone or to ask for some sort of shelter to come inside for a moment. Those are all things where have them hang out outside. Do not allow them into your house. Call 911 right away. Even if you don't see a police presence, if you have someone come up and try and ask to come into your house and you don't know them, I give 911 a call, have the police come out, and we're more than happy to give them a ride to wherever they need to go to offer them assistance with their vehicle if it is a legitimate issue. If they have a legitimate issue that's come up that's left them stranded in the area. So do not allow them into your house. That's just a common sense safety protocol that you're going to want to make sure you don't allow strange people into your house.
Okay. It also sounds like it's important to, once you're in your house, to, if you have any follow-up, to call 911, not to go back outside and look for an officer, right?
Yes.
For your own safety.
Absolutely.
You should be calling
Absolutely.
rather than wandering around.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. The last thing you want to do is go out and check that shed on your own. You're not sure the threat level this person presents. They could be armed. And so what we're going to ask you to do is to give that call. Just be the eyes and ears for us. To go out and check your yard at that moment. You could end up encountering some police officers that are out deployed with a canine. You could end up encountering a suspect who's now desperate and might very much be on the run for his life. In his mind, he might feel that he is running for his life because of the level of crime he's committed. So it's really important that you are as careful and cautious as possible, but also vigilant and keeping an eye out for anything that's out of the ordinary. So.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for the information, and we'll be back again soon with another episode of Ask the Lynnwood Cop.